If you are looking into buying this iron/steamer, then this video is for you. I'm just going to give a complete breakdown of everything you get with this and go over some of its features. So I'll flip my camera around so you can check it out. So here's an up-close look of the iron. The brand sent this over for us to try, and I am really impressed with the quality of it so far. It feels really well built and feels ergonomic to hold in my hand. It also comes with this silicone mat that is heat proof, so you can use that to set your iron down safely, and you can do that on either side. And it also comes with a heat proof glove, which is nice. That'll be especially nice for steaming. And then there's this brush that connects with the steamer if you are needing to remove dust or hairballs or pet hair or anything like that. That is what this is for. And then lastly, you get this little measuring cup, and this is what you're going to fill up your water with. So one thing I do not love about most steam irons is how difficult it is to get the water in and get it out, and it just feels like a chore. But this one is so easy. So you just pop it out like that, literally just push it, and then it has this little reservoir where you just add your water in. And I'll show adding that in just a second. And then put it back in, you just push it in. To switch into steamer mode, there's a little unlock button here, so you just press unlock and it lifts right out. And then here's what the steamer portion looks like. Very cool. And then it pops back in just as easily, just like that, and ready to iron again. So to fill this up, I just pop this little part open, and I filled this to the max line here. And then it just really easily pours right in. And this would honestly be just as easy to fill up straight from your faucet too. And if I ever need to empty this out for any reason, it's going to be really easy to just pour it right out of there. And then you just need to make sure that you have this going the correct way, just like this, and push it back in. It has a nice long cord, and it comes with this little Velcro strip attached, so it'll be easy to wind back up. As soon as you plug it in, this little green light turns on, and then to start heating, you just press that button, and then when this blue indicator light is flashing, you know that it is heating up. And it just has one heat mode, so this right here is just showing us the steam mode, and so right now it's set to no steam, but then as soon as it's heated up, I can choose how much steam I want. But for now, it is just heating up that ironing surface. And then when that blue indicator light stops blinking, that's how I know this is ready to use. So I'm going to try it out on these jeans today. Right now it has no steam coming out, so I could just do it that way, but I want to add a little steam to it. So I'm going to push this once, and you can hear that steam start to activate. And I'll just keep going here, and the steam will kind of slowly seep out of there. It is working like a charm. So that is the low steam option, and then I can also turn it to high, and that is working so well, like incredibly well. And then you just push it again if you're ready for no steam. And now switching over to steam mode, I'm just going to make sure that steam is off, and then push this button, and we're ready to steam. One thing I don't love about steamers that I've had in the past is when I tip it, the water, boiling water, spills on my hand. So this one, I can move it any way I want, and water is not spilling out at all. So it is completely leak free, which is amazing. So you can see the steam is coming out nice and strong there. That is the middle steam option, and then the high steam option. And let's just try it out on this skirt. One thing I like to do when I am steaming something is I like to go in from the inside and let the steam hit it from there. And I feel like it just helps the steam spread out a little bit better, and it gets everything nice and smooth. Okay, it did a pretty nice job at steaming this skirt. I did have to stop and refill the water once. It was starting to kind of not be a steady stream, and so all I needed to do was just refill the water, which was super quick and easy, and then I could finish the job. But pretty good. Typically when I'm choosing steaming over ironing, it's because I have a fabric that is a little bit more delicate. And so one thing to keep in mind is this is still a metal surface on here, and it does get really hot. And so you just want to make sure that when you're dealing with delicate fabrics that you are not causing any damage and touching them too directly or too long with that metal surface. Overall, I am very happy with this product. If I had to choose, I would probably pick the iron just because I thought it was just blowing every other iron I've ever used out of the water. But luckily I don't have to choose, and we get this combo of the iron and the steamer, and this is just a really great product. So check this one out if you're on the hunt.